kelp on top of that. Hard brown bottom. That denotes hard, heavy bottom. All this red stuff on the outside, that's all heavy kelp, real thick. That's the kind of spot where you're going to get a lot of pickers, a lot of your wrasse, stuff like that are going to hang around there. So I like to follow this off to the back a little bit. 13, still pretty heavy bottom. As you can see, the brown line's still pretty thick, denotes that it's still pretty hard bottom, but all this kelp starts to peter off as you get into the deeper water, and it becomes more of that fluffy, sort of red weed, and then I'm pretty sure this runs out onto sand a little bit further out here. Ew! Good afternoon. I'll come in here out of the wind. So I'm just out here on my own today. It's a Thursday afternoon. It's been like a pretty reasonably warm day today. They're forecasting a thunderstorm coming through a bit later on. There's a bit of a front coming with some stronger winds later on, but I thought I'd squeeze out for a little bit. The wind's kind of, I don't know, with forecast I said it was northerlies, but I'm out here now and it's actually got quite a bit of southeast in it, so that's all right. So I'm just rolling light, just having a bit of a look around, just sounding around, doing a few circles, keep my eye on the sounder, see what I can come up with here. I found a bit of ground, sort of a bit of a ledge from 11 metres down to 14 that I think are going to give a bit of a crack, so I'll just anchor up and I'll have a chat to you once I get anchored up. Right, first thing I'm going to do, the old Abrolhos 5-inch bullwhip straight out in that, cast that out and just let that, as the boat's pulling up on anchor and we're sort of drifting back a bit, I'll just let that drift down. Plenty of times I've stuck this plastic out as soon as I've rocked up and it's gone off. I don't know, the snappers tend to come up to the boat, sometimes they do. Sometimes the boat can scare them off, other times the boat can attract them. So first thing I always do when I pull up, boom, straight out with a soft plastic, and the boat hasn't even swung around an anchor yet, but that's just sort of drifting down there where I need it in the zone. That I actually cast up over where I dropped the anchor in the 10-11 metre part over here. So that'll be drifting down off the edge of the bummy and down off the back into the deeper water here where the boat's going to swing to once this anchor pulls. So yeah, always cast that. That's the first thing, straight out with that. Okay, since I've already got a white, the Abrolhos, got the Abrolhos bullwhip out there, that's a white one. I'll go with a pink one out the side here. This is a Burley Nemesis pink one. So I'll whack that out. I've got white out that side, pink out that side. This one I'm whacking out on this beautiful Diver Soul. Amazing reel, this, I really like it, smooth. It's got PE, I think he said it's PE3 on here. So I don't know, I equate that to 30 pound. I know PE, the ratings are all different, but I fish it like it's 30 pound on this beautiful Team Diver Zero rod. Thanks to the guys at Southside Boating and Fishing for letting me use this cool gear. Really enjoying it. I've actually got to take it back to them on the weekend. So I'm going to hopefully get a couple of last fish on it today and give it a bit of a workout before I go back down and see the boys on Saturday. So what I'm going to do now is get some burley going. So today, to mix things up a bit, oh, it's got a hit there. Today I've got a bit of leftover paella, and I think it was a leftover bit of spaghetti sauce that I grabbed out of some bowls that were in the fridge the other day, whacked them in a bag and stuck them in the freezer. So that's going straight in the burley pot. The burley actually looks like it's all heading, oh, there's actually a bit of, getting some attention on this rod here. Might have to put the camera down. The burley actually looks like there's a bit of a northerly drift and it's all heading this way. Conditions actually not too bad out here today. Oh, so again I got this beautiful Daiwa Tatula here. Again from the boys at Southside Boating and Fishing. Fished over this Saltus Commander rod. This has been really nice. I had a few issues with it to start with that were all mine, but once I got this little cast brake sorted out and learned how to cast it, it's actually a really nice rod. I've only landed a couple of small pinkies on it, which is a bit disappointing. I'd really like to land a decent one on it, so hopefully tonight might be my night. Fast running out of time before the closures kick off, and then we won't be able to fish for demersals anymore. It's kind of probably a good thing because it's going to challenge me to go outside and do some different stuff that I'm not doing at the moment. Maybe chase whiting, chase some squid. Definitely want to give the Seriolas a bang over the summer period. The Sambos and the old Kings. Sambos have been eluding me lately. I don't know what's going on. I was seeing heaps of them around, and then the boys lent me the big heavy rod to try and stop one, and I haven't seen one since. So I don't know what's going on, but if I get a skippy this afternoon, I'll whack out a live skippy and see if we can't get one before I take this rod and stuff back to them. So the forecast has been a bit, how you going, all day really. I don't know, I've been tossing and turning. Should I go, should I not go? I got home from work and it looked a bit touchy, but I thought, oh, I'll just go. But I haven't come out very far, as you can see. I'm only about a mile out. I didn't want to risk it going any further because as I was driving down on the radio, they were talking about 60 and 70 kilometre an hour squalls up in the hills. I thought I don't really want to get involved in any of that if I'm out at sea a bit further. So I've just come in nice and close today. Really for me, fishing's just second. I just want to be out here. For me, I just want to get this fresh air, just enjoy our environment, just breathe and have a bit of time to myself. All right, here we go. That didn't take long. Oh, what's this? Wow, this is a decent fish. So this one was, oh, this is a good fish. This one was just sinking because what happened is I let the Tatula sink a little bit too far and the jig got snagged on the bottom. So I'd cast this one out and let it sink, and I was just trying to re-rig the Tatula there, and this one's got banged on the drop by what feels like a half decent fish. Probably better than half decent actually. It feels like a really nice fish. The problem is now, it's because I busted that one off. Excuse me, I'll put this over here. Because I busted that one off, I had another rod already rigged up over here, so I cast that out this side, and now that's going to be a pain in the backside for me. But that's alright, I'll work around that one. It's actually quite a heavy fish. I'm not sure what it is, but it feels half decent. Have to excuse me filming myself today. Lee's gone out with his mates and taken a lot of the camera gear with him because they're filming some stuff for their own little channel that they got going on at the moment, Salty Habits. Check them out on YouTube. They're doing a bit of surfing and just exploring the coast, just being teenagers. So he's got a lot of the camera gear out with him today, so I'm kind of limited to what I had left. Oh, this is a good fish. This is heavy. I don't want to make calls, but I don't think this is a snapper. I really want to get this other rod in as well. Bit of dexterity there. All right, now I can swap you guys around. Bring you over to this rod holder. I've got the old Hero 5 there, but it doesn't really get the best footage. So I'll try and stick with the Hero 8 here. This Hero 8, oh, this one is getting in my way too. This Hero 8's been a really good camera if you're looking for a GoPro. The Hero 8 is really good. New Hero 9's just come out, which I'm looking at maybe getting one of those in the next couple of weeks. But the Hero 8 is pretty good. Wow, what is this? I hope we get to see it, because that would be really cool. So whatever this is has smashed that Berkeley power bait that I showed you before, the pink one. I'm not scared at all, actually. Oh, that didn't sound good, whatever that just was. Oh, it's heading over for the reef. This is the best way to end a day at work. I'm so stoked because the weather's looking pretty ordinary for the weekend. tomorrow's my day off, and it's forecast to be bloody thunderstorms and 30-knot winds. So this afternoon was sort of my best chance of getting out. If I get to see what this fish is, I'll be happy. Even if I don't get to see what it is, I'll be happy, because I've got to run and I've got some fresh air. Oh, what's that? I don't know what that noise is, but it doesn't sound great. What is this? Oh, it's a sambo. Yeah, it's a sambo. Yeah, I didn't think it was a snapper. Or is it a pinky? Oh no, it's a pinky, and it's a good one too. Yes, sirree. Right, flick the bail arm over there and lift this boy in here. Phew! Have a look at that guy. Phew! I can't even see where that Berkeley power bait is. It must be right in his gob. That's a nice fish. Jeez, he's fat too. Look at him. Beauty. All right, I'm chuffed. All right, I'll give you a look at this guy. Have a look at him. He is fat. Look at him across the girth. I don't know what he goes measuring wise, but he's pretty fat. Oh, this is not going to be easy. All right, you have to believe me, but he goes just on 80 centimetres. He's not looking too good actually. I think I'm going to take him because he's swallowed. Oh, I don't even know where he's gone, what he's done with my jig head. Oh yeah. Yeah, he's got that jig head way down there. That ain't coming out easily. And yeah, I think I'm going to keep this guy. So what I'm going to do is I'll take care of him, put him out of his misery, and then I'll get another line out and see if we can't catch another one. Yoo-hoo! Stoked! I'm puffed. That was hard work. Oh, that proves something. Snapper like paella. Who would have thought? There you go. I know snapper go in a paella, but apparently they like to eat it as well. So I'm going to get a bit more burley going. I've got the old, this is my old combo I got out the side here because again, like I said, I've got to re-rig the whole Tatula scene. I couldn't get the jig out of that fish. He was pretty much dead as soon as he hit the deck anyway. He must have just fought really hard. He wasn't looking too good. So later on when I slab him up back at the ramp, I'll get the jig out of him and get that back. But I've just whacked another one out here, this time a 7-inch Abrolhos bullwhip. So same as what I always do, the bullwhip, just slow sinking out that side. On this side a muley, unweighted, just basically drifting down the burley. So when I think this is on the bottom, I'll wind it up, cast it back out. Same with this one, wind it up, cast it back out, and just keep alternating. Try to keep them on the sink, try to keep them visible, try to keep them in the burley trail, and hopefully I can get another fish. Actually, that wind actually feels like it's starting to pick up a little bit, so if it goes up any more, I might run for the coast a little bit. It's actually still pleasant here now, but like I said, they are forecasting 60, 70 km/h winds this afternoon when this storm front comes from inland. Can't really see anything inland, but I don't want to get caught out here if it gets ugly. So if it gets any stronger, I might head in close to the beach and have a bit of a crack in there, see what we can come up with in there. I've got the fish I came for, so I'm pretty happy. There you go. So here's a 7-inch Abrolhos bullwhip, bit of Procure scent. Procure scent, I'll just smear it. This Procure, I really like it. It stays on for ages. You put it on and it's really sticky. Put it on and it stays on and it stinks. These lures work without scent. I've caught plenty of fish on them without scent, but I don't know, it's just a bit of an added bonus. If you've got scent there, why not use it? Also, check this out, stinky bait tar. I'm always wiping my hands. Yeah, always wiping my hands on my dirty tracksuit pants. So I've been trying to bring a rag in the boat. Bought myself some new rags, and my mum, what a legend, has gone and embroidered my logo into the bait towel. So now I've got stinky bait towels with my logo on it. Pretty cool. Aunt Mum's awesome. Righto, for those playing at home, This is always dodgy. Flying the drone on my own while I've got 2 rods out. It's bound to end up with either a drone in the water or a rod going off or something, so stay tuned. Hang on a minute, I'm in again here now. Hang on. This one's a snapper as well, but it's only a smaller one, this one. This one just took a half muley, floated down. I still haven't got around to re-rigging the tatula. That was my goal out here today, was to catch something decent on the tatula. But in between catching fish and flying the drone, I haven't got around to it yet. This one will be a pinky, but I think it's only a small one, this one. Yep, here's a little small guy here. He's got plenty of life in him, this guy. So all I'm going to do is whack a tag in him quickly while I've got a chance. So there you go, he's got a tag in him now, 45 centimetres. He'll go back and I'll put in the tag data online when I get home tonight. Off you go, mate. And he's gone, just like that. There's a few fish around, they're all over the sounder. Well, what have we got here? Hang on, it could be in here. Well, it's into something, but it's nothing extraordinary. I just saw they get a few touches on the drop there. I don't know what it is, it feels like a dead sock. Oh, yeah, it's one of those things. What do they call those? Scorpion fish or something. All I know is you don't want to be touching that at all. And he's gone. Yeah, there's fish all over the sounder. I'm thinking about I might just go actually. Now I've got a squid jig in my back. So I'm going to go while it's still light and I can see what I'm doing. I got the fish I wanted. That's plenty of fillets for me for the next week. So what I'm going to do, rather than kill any fish unnecessarily, I've tagged one, I've caught one. Rather than risk unnecessarily killing any more fish, I'm probably going to pack it in. It's starting to get dark. That easterly's been progressively... Hang on, I've got a few drops on the lens here. The easterly's been progressively picking up. Like I said, it is forecast to get a bit ugly later on, and I don't really want any part of that, so I'm going to go while the going's good. I'm just stoked. It's a Thursday night. I got out, got some fresh air. I'm just happy to be out here. The fish, like I say, the fishing's just a bonus. I just love being out here. I love the sea, love being out on the sea, love spending time on my own. I think that's what it's all about. You've got to just appreciate being out. I know people put too much emphasis on catching big fish and catching fish all the time. I think you just got to enjoy your time on the water and just let the fishing happen. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't, but if you put too much pressure on yourself, you just end up not enjoying it. And I don't know, it's a magical place. Just look where we are. We're spoiled right in WA for the coastline that we've got, so yeah, just get out and enjoy it, guys. Alright, sailing in on my own. Just everyone can see. Wear your safety lanyard, guys. It's so easy, slip it on. Probably should have my life jacket on as well, but at least a safety lanyard. If I go overboard, at least the motor stops. It's actually a nice little run back in today. I'm just cruising. That's pretty much it for me today. If you like our stuff, oh, by the way, just for those who've been, oh wow, look how pink the sky's got now. Wow, I'm going to pull over. I'm just going to pull over for a minute. Wow. And that's what it's all about, guys. Get out here. Fishing comes second. The fishing comes second to nature. Nature always delivers, never fails. That's better than TV any day of the week, if you ask me. Have a look at that. So, as I was saying, I've had a few people comment about how Jack always catches the fish on my boat, so at least I proved tonight that I don't need Jack to catch fish. Hang on, I'll just take photos of the sunset as I'm going. So that just proves I don't need Jack to catch fish, although I do enjoy fishing with Jack because he's a good laugh, and no doubt I'll be fishing with him again in the near future. I just had another thought as well, because it's my day off tomorrow. I'll do a catch and cook with this fish tomorrow. I'll cook it up. I don't know, I might go somewhere down the beach or see what the weather's like anyway. I might do it in the kitchen if it's a bit rough, but I'll do a catch and cook tomorrow, so I'll film that for you, then I'll see you in the kitchen. So what an amateur. I stopped to talk to a couple of blokes on the way in, and as I went to turn, my steering snapped. So look at that, the steering cable just let go on me. Luckily Alex over here, I've talked to him before on Instagram. I was right next to him talking to him when it happened, so he's going to give me a tow in, which is luckily. It's not a nice place to be out at sea at night time with a broken boat, so yeah, thanks to Alex. Check him out. I'll put the link down below to his Instagram. But yeah, that's not how I was hoping the night was going to end. Getting towed in. That's not ideal. G'day, welcome to my backyard. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to show you guys, I caught that snapper last night. I thought I'd take the opportunity to show you this from Life Do Australia. They sent me out this in the mail to try out. I'm not gonna lie, I've already used it once, but I'm gonna try it again and show you how it works. Basically, it's just a fold up fire pit. Comes in 4 pieces like this. They just slot together. This piece in here. And that's it. So you got a perfect little fire pit for camping, whatever you want. It's not huge, but for camping and so forth, I guess you don't really want it huge. It's just nice and contained and easy, so it's not going to take many sticks to get it going. Luckily, one thing I do have around here is sticks. There's no shortage of that. So I've already collected a bit of a handful of sticks down here. Just going to drop them in there any old way, I guess.
Okay, can't.
Hey? Yeah. I'm no purist. I'm going to use a Jiffy fire lighter and a fire stick. Just get this boy going. Alright, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. So that's got plenty of heat in it now. Probably a bit too much heat if anything. I'm just going to whack this plate on top. Now I've got my fish here in the L4. I'm going to put it just off to one side here so it's not getting the full brunt of the heat on it. And then give that, I don't know, I'm thinking probably about 10 minutes. I might give it 5 and then I'll open it up and have a bit of a look because it's sort of right on the flames there. Just give that a little while to sizzle away and then we'll check it and see what it's looking like. Meanwhile, I'm going to kick the footy around a bit. Alright, the flames have died down a bit. I've heard this sizzling away. I turned it over for a few minutes. I'll just unwrap it now. Oh yeah. And that is done. Have a look at that. Cut those bits of lemon off. I haven't even got a fork or anything with me, but if you have a look at that, that's just peeling off with my fingers. That is cooked. That is done. Not bad. You want to try a bit, Sam?
Sure. It's got a chili part. Yeah.
Well, that's it for this video. I think it's gone for long enough now. We'll see you in the next episode. Yo!